How's it going? Oh, I think I got it on my computer. Hold on. There we go. How's everyone doing? Come on, Zeus. Zeus, come on. Let's go. Yeah, he's right there. I've been taking care of my dad's parrot, so if he gets annoying, I'll put him in his cage. He's probably gonna be annoying. I got this chest thing that holds my phone now, so I can actually do stuff. Stop it. I can do stuff outside and not have to hold my phone. But can you guys let me know if he's too loud? I can show you guys him. That's not it. Camera. There he is. He really doesn't like the camera. Tends to try to hang off my lip. All right, come on, let's go. I think we're gonna have to put it back. Come on, let's go. Just trying to tighten this thing. The camera keeps bending down. So I got this little tool, tightens it up there. Betty Boop. How's it going? Zeus, come on, let's go outside. Come on. Look at all the mud you're dragging in. Let's go. All right. Let me turn the camera back around. I forget how to use all this stuff. Zeus, let's go. Come on. Go. Come on. Go. While I'm talking, I'm just going to do all my chores and shit. And probably put him back. I'll just wait for some people to come in. I think I might have some people, one or two people come up at some point. And then when I go to show screenshots, I'll switch to my computer. Thanks. Betty, oh my God, right in the ear. Is he like ear piercing? I imagine if people have headphones, it's pretty damn loud. I just want to spend some time with them. Dewey. And he just chews my sweater. So I blocked a lot of people too. Well, not a lot. There really wasn't much. But like, I think Secret Treasure was on there. And so, and like I said the last time I had a stream, Maria's not blocked either. There's all 23 people scared to talk. You feel the wrath from somebody. I'm sniffling because it's cold. I'm not doing drugs. Yeah, Zeus is really good with his chickens. He's had no issues with any of them ever. Even the rooster the other day snapped at him in the face. See, he always looks at him and is like, I'm going to put this bird away. That rooster was causing some issues with, ow. Okay, he's going inside. It's so hard to get him off my shoulder. Look, Stewie. Look. Come on. Let's see if I can get him to go down. Here. Go ahead. Come on. What's this? Look at the food. Look at it. Look. Go get him. Go get it. Come on. No, Zeus, it's not yours. He'll eat anything. If it's not his, he'll eat it. Damn it. Yes, that was easy. Hell yeah. All right, come on, Zeus. Let's go. Come on, bud. Let's go. Zeus, let's go. Come on, bud. Come on. Good boy. Come on. Let's go. It's amazing me how good Zeus is with those. Jack Russells, though, that's what they're bred for, isn't it? To like get rats and stuff. Yeah. Hey, D. How's it going? Yeah, I don't know if you guys have seen my silkies lately. These are them. That's a boy. He's a good boy, though. He doesn't cause any issues. And Wilma is a Will. That's Wilma. Will. He's sure interesting. He is so different than all the rest of my silkies. Like, he's kind of like a loner. He's very quiet. Barely ruse. That guy's trying to get the girls to come over and look at what he's got. They're not the best at that yet. They just kind of pick up whatever. Here, guys, I'll give you something. Some dried mealworms. Yeah. They're always getting treats. I give them extra now just because it's the winter and it's cold. I never really know how to start a stream. Like, start off by talking about stuff. I'm actually quite awkward at all this streaming stuff. I like doing the chickens, but the drama, it exhausts me. These guys are my teenagers. So far, one is a boy. I think they're all boys. But I've been actually having an issue with an owl. It has taken. It's my first time experiencing issues with the wildlife too. The owl sits up in that tree, and right at dusk or dawn, dusk, almost dark. He flies down and goes there and gets them. And I think he's taken 3. None recently, but the last one was about 2.5 weeks ago, and Miss Frizzle there, he got her, but thank God she's a spaz because she got away. She got out, and I was home too. I started hearing them all screaming, and I came out. And chickens are like invincible. Her back, she had a big open cut on her back. Like you see her muscles underneath her wings. I thought her wing was broken. And she had some other open wounds. So I kept her inside. She lived in the bathroom for 2 weeks, and I just cleaned them every day and put polysporin on them, and she was happy. She actually didn't want to go back outside. But this is like her 3rd day back outside, and she's doing great. I was a little worried that the chickens kicked her out of the pecking order, but I put her back in the coop in the middle of the night, so it was dark, so they couldn't see. And that's the best way to do it. I wonder why the owl's doing that. Well, from what I've looking at it, I think it's not a barn owl. Those aren't interested in chickens. They just eat small things, but I think it's like a great horned. I think that's what it's called. Zeus, get out of there. That's one of the younger ones. That one, and then the other one. There's another one running around somewhere. They're really bonded to me. Every morning they come inside, sit by the fire. I'm really hoping they're girls because I can't keep any more boys. I got to get rid of some boys, which sucks. And they're really attached to Zeus. Like they sit on him, they jump on him and ride on him. It's funny. Build an enclosure so he can't. Well, yeah, it's right at dark. So for almost 2 years, I had no issues with wildlife. So like if I was out till like 9:00 and came home and it was dark, they're all in bed, but the door's open. And so I guess when one of them would like walk past the door and the owl would see them, it would go for them. So I put some plastic up, and and then I put the step ladder in front. So that's been good. And I honestly don't think that owl's going to come back. So I know that your beautiful granddaughter is doing great, Andy. Oh yeah. But oh my God, that's the problem with the silkies. They just go and go and go and go. But yeah, all of this from the fence up to the roof, I'm gonna put something enclosing this. So I've just got to find something that is long enough that I can wrap around the fence all the way around, and then staple it to the roof. So I'll probably have to order that on Amazon. But yeah. That is Phil, my big rooster over there. That's his son. They're like splitting image of each other. It's so weird. But he doesn't like them. It's causing some issues. Annie's doing well. And George is always on a mission. I don't know what to do about him. He doesn't produce babies. I think his sperm is broken. But he's a good little guy. He's not aggressive. And he's not possessive either. They're doing well. Sasha went into heat again. I've had to separate her. He's going crazy. The puppy I kept from Sasha's litter is getting really big. What kind of dog? And what is it, Silky? These are Silkies. So you know how like a normal chicken you see there has got normal feathers. They can fly. Their feathers protect them from like the wind and the rain. They're essentially like waterproof. So they are pretty, they're pretty sustainable. And then you go to a Silky, and they have the fur of like husky fur. So they don't have feathers. They just have fur. Boxer pit bull mix. That's a good mix. So like they are prone to cold weather. They're not good in cold weather. They get wet when it's raining. So sometimes if they're out, most times when it's raining, they've got lots of coverage everywhere. But sometimes they get wet. I just bring them inside and blow dry them. And Betty, this one here, the black one, that is a showgirl Silky, essentially like a naked neck. So he has no fur on his neck. He is completely nude. They're so hard to catch. And I bonded pretty well with that little black one too. See, she knows I'm talking about her. Because the boys, they all like her. So like one jumps on her and then they all like crowd and take turns, and I hate it. So I just pick her up every time. I've got to minimize my I got to get rid of some males. I've made some postings, but nobody ever wants males. Like if you have 10 eggs that are going to hatch, like 60% of those eggs are males. So there's too many males. It sucks. Most people just butcher them and then, use their meat for stew. But I just have a really hard time doing that. I did it the one time and oof. You become attached to them. Like that one. Like I'm so attached to him just because he's so nice. My mom can't have any roosters, so when they grow and you can tell they're roosters, she trades them with people who have female chickens on some website. There is a guy that's like an hour and a half away from me that has a farm that only has roosters, but I've also heard a lot of stuff about him. Like his farm is like infested with diseases because he doesn't clean it very good, and I just don't think I'd feel very good bringing them there, so I don't know. I could just go drive down the country road and find someone that's got chickens and just hop them over the fence. And I've got a friend that takes them, but she butchers them, so that's the whole thing I'm trying to avoid. So Maria's on a rampage, eh? I find it kind of hypocritical and funny that she tells me that I'm obsessive and I stalk, but yesterday sure triggered her. Like I always try to see things from both sides, and like I I don't understand Maria's mindset. How she thinks she's always right. Like Sophie's just repeating back what she says, like what Maria says. Like Sophie literally asked everybody who has had shitty encounters with Maria to forward them to her. And then Maria seems to think that she can put time restrictions. Oh, that was from 2 years ago, so that doesn't count. No, it just shows how long you've been doing it. And in the screenshot she showed between Bella and Maria, where she's just randomly, hey, I'm not going to talk to Sophie anymore. I'm not going to be nice to Sophie today. You know, you may not say to people, you can't talk to her or else. You're just manipulative and you do it a different way. Because I have a message from Maria that is like almost word for word the same, where she tells me, and it's out of the blue too, just randomly. Like we weren't even talking, and then she just randomly says, "Hey, I'm done with Sophie. She modded John," and I don't even think we were friends. And I'm like, okay, and I don't know why you're telling me this. Like, yeah, Betty, I honestly, I have kind of gotten out of this community, and I watch a lot of crime, like court TV. You know, like I don't know if you guys heard of Boy in the Box. He just had his trial where he had an adoptive kid from like a poor country, and because the kid was like defiant, he had some contractor build an 8x8 box in his garage. And I think they live in Florida, so it's really hot. And he had an AC, but it was controlled by the outside. And then the lights were controlled by the outside. And then he put a ring camera in the bedroom so he could watch this kid at all times. And the kid would go to school, come home, go in the box, get dinner, bring dinner to the box, eat in the box. The dad would randomly not let him have AC, and it's like super hot, or he would turn the lights off on him and lock him in there. And if he had to take a piss or something, he was given a bucket. So the contractor reported him to the police, and then it was an investigation, and they gave him a plea deal. You know, he could take 2 years prison time, and he chose not to and pled not guilty, and it went to trial, and he was guilty of like almost everything. And I believe he got 12 years. And this is like this guy is like a, you know, professional, has a job, a career, a life, nice house, lives in a beautiful neighborhood. And so he didn't get bail from the time that he was, whatever you call it. It's, you know, when they told him that he was guilty of all these charges, he had to go to jail from that time to the sentencing time. And he spoke at his sentencing, and he was like a different guy, shaking. He says he's been beat up a bunch. Well, fuck, you abused a kid for the majority of his life. I think he was 15, and I believe the dad was doing it to him since he was 8. I guess he's got like a defiant disorder where he can't show emotional love or something like that. Just from he grew up in a really, like, I think he was adopted at like age 1 or something. Did anybody hear about that? Oh, everybody's talking. This is going on. Yeah, it is. It is going on way too long. I haven't been on YouTube since yesterday, so I've got no idea what is currently happening. It was the same shit Sophie read, so Sophie wasn't lying. It is to control the situation. Yeah, I totally believe Sophie and D. Because during the few months that I had an IG account, Maria tried to passively, aggressively try to control. Yeah, I don't even know why she denies it, because she does it to everybody, so there's proof everywhere. Well, Betty Boo, the Spotlight account isn't sticking anymore, so there. And you know what? That Spotlight account, how long ago was that? I'm pretty sure that was even before I came around. Like, okay, everybody found out it was you. Everybody had their word to say. You know, everybody's over it except Maria. So drop it. You know, like people make mistakes, and that's that. Like, why does it have to keep going? And all of Friday, so 3 hours out of my day to help explain to everyone the things Sophie had wasn't a big damn deal. I hope he didn't get Time served. He has to start his sentence from the date of hearing. Yeah, he does. Yeah, he has to. He I think he got like 7 days, or like, no, I believe it was like a month, 27 days. So he got 27 days served, and he was given a 12-year sentence. And he has to like do a bunch of anger management, and he has to do parenting courses, and he's not allowed to see any of his children until they reach the age of 18 if they choose to see him. And the kids all had their testimonies like, he's not a good dad. Like, one of the kids, like, he's got 3 of his own kids, and the wife is going to be on trial in coming up. So she's going to get something bad too. And she's not going to get a plea deal either. Because I'm pretty sure part of the plea deal was he had to like throw her under the bus. And obviously he wasn't going to do that. They're extremely pathetic. Yeah, they are. I just, you know what? I am just so over the lying, and it's so annoying because both sides are like, "Oh, you're lying. No, you're lying. No, you're lying." But when is there any proof? Like this whole like, so Maria says that my online friend told her about me stalking somebody and I was reprimanded. For one, I was never disciplined at that job ever, not once. Like, so, and I definitely do not stalk people. When do I have time? And now that it's fitting her narrative, she's playing the whole like Jules card. Oh, you stalked Jules. Well, you didn't say that for the 2 years that I was helping you. So it just makes her look bad. Like, look at all the shit they've done. They've called me a grifter. I steal money. I'm pathetic. I scam people. I make people feel bad. I lie. But have I retaliated in any way? Yeah, I've had like a couple lives in like what the year. I think this all started in like February. So I just find it ridiculous. And everybody was asking for proof about the whole money thing. And then finally, I'm guessing Debbie felt guilty because she's put me through hell for the last while. The only reason she said, "Oh, pay it back if you want," is because I kept saying, "No, I can't take that. I'm sorry. I appreciate it, but I can't." So then she said, "Well, if you want to pay it back, go ahead." And throughout that whole time, was it ever spoken about? Did she ever bring it up? Hey, when are you going to pay that back? Or message me about it or any sort? No, she didn't. Not once. Up until I pissed Maria off. And then all of her little bum buddies got all upset and went in defense mode for her because their life revolves around Maria. Literally, that's all it is. Like, I have screenshots of Anne bitching about, I don't know if it was Dreamsicle or Secret Treasures, because they were trying to like control their channel and they were getting pissed off. It was the same when Maria expresses that she's stressed out. All of her little minions fucking control her and don't let her do anything. You can't go live. You can't talk about this. You remember when she didn't go live for like, I don't know, a month or something like that, or longer? Because she said she needed a break. Yeah, they had to constantly tell her not to go live all the time. Like, it's weird. It's super, super weird. I wrote a book about it because they run it into the ground. Maria says, "I'm writing a book about Spotlight. Be my guest. Write what you want." But I'm the one who did it, so I wrote it. It is my story. Exactly. Sorry they treated you like shit. I've always liked you. Yeah, I know. And you warned me, And you know what was nice about you is like you warned me and then you let it go. You didn't like Maria. You couldn't stand her. You knew exactly what she was like. But you said your piece and you left it at that. I'm the same way. I'm not going to try and control people with who they're friends with and who they're not. Like look at Cooch. I don't have any issues with her. Her and I talked a lot. And no, Zeus. Her and I talked a lot, and now she's really close with Maria. That's fine. That's your own choice. Like, I'm not gonna get butthurt over it. But just to make up aggressive lies like she is about like stalking people. Like, Maria, type your fucking name into Google. A bunch of fucking harassment shit comes up. Like, I thought roosters only did that shit in the morning. Mine do it all day long. Don't worry about the name calling, Zeus. Since I stopped calling Maria Minion, they are calling me an alcoholic. Here we go. Oh, hey, Mia. Have you looked at Maria's community tab lately? It's like diary on steroids. God, shut up. Go to bed. Go to bed. It's just irritating. Like, you have proven you are a failed blogger. You go on about TV shows and you don't even get 500 views. Like, you guys, it's one thing when people aren't bragging or, being assholes. Like, but then to act like you guys are all that, like, you're literally turning into what you thought John was. You guys all thought John was crazy and obsessive, and you guys drove him into insanity, which that alone is sickening. Like, I don't like Jules, but when I see her crying and it's affecting her mental health and she's expressing it, I feel bad. Because that's a normal human thing. Like, and then because I made one comment to Jules, Maria seems to think that I'm good with Jules now. No, Jules thought that I was screwing around with her mom's obituary, which I don't even think I've ever seen it. I don't even think it was posted in Maria's group chat when I was a part of it. I've never seen it, and it's not something I would do. Like, people have to push me pretty damn hard to be an asshole. It's not something I enjoy doing. Add D as a mod. I'm driving. Can't mod. Are you a mod? I think I only have one person as a mod, and I don't even know if you can you do it on here? No, I don't remember how you do it. Oh, I just did something. Oh boy. Unstar comment. Oh. No, I'm not. Please add her. Why is there someone in here being a douche? What the fuck is happening? I even tried to warn you about her because I didn't want you to go through her torture. Yeah, well, I have. Oh well. I don't blame anybody but myself. I couldn't believe it yesterday when I saw that Maria said John Yates. At least I have him. Yeah, see, that shit is sick. She talks about how she doesn't go real life. I was skimming through messages with her earlier, trying to find something, and I lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, she had a fit about Amanda and how they have ROs on each other, so they can't be in the same vicinity and blah 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 blah. And it's like, but look at John. John has a legit restraining order on you, and you're still lying about it. And even though your little bum buddies know that you're not being honest, they're not going to call you on it because everybody's scared of you. How is that? Like, doesn't that make you feel shitty? Like, I would think it would make you feel shitty. Make me feel shitty. to have a friend who feels like they can't be honest with me. They are here. You got Debbie and Secret Treasures in here. He can't see them. Nope. Yeah, I think I got blocked. And you know what, Debbie? I looked you up on Instagram today, and I went to go and message you, and I imagine you have me blocked. I don't know. But the fact that you allowed Maria to lie for months about me and the money, why would I even want to make an effort to fix something that isn't fixable? And it's funny how when Jennifer loaned me money, Maria was all over that, which I was being treated by shit. I was being treated like shit by everybody, yet I still paid it back because that was a loan. And I had no problem with that. And then when I do that, and I say to Maria, like, I'm going to post it because I want people to know since you've made it out like I'm a fucking thief. Then she freaks out saying, no, don't do that, blah, blah, blah. Like, why? Why? And then when I do, she goes into my account on YouTube and deletes what she wants on my community post. Like, how do that watch or not see this? How do they not look at this and think like this woman is unhinged? Debbie's here, Zeus. Can you see her? Miss Me is. Yeah, exactly. Because she wants to be the hero, Miss. Why is it any of Maria's business what Debbie does with her money? Where's the money they grifted for court that Maria is evading? Exactly. Like, how can she show herself and publicly speak when this shit's going on with her and John? And like, I look at it as this, Maria, if people banded together of all the people you have harassed and they put in like a statement with John's lawyer, how is that going to look for you? You've already mocked the judge. That's going to be shown. The judge was disgusted in you for even speaking on somebody's suicide attempt, regardless of when John did it or whether he lied and said he did it on this day and then it was this day. Why does that matter? Why do you have to involve yourself in every little thing? Everything. And then you're the first to throw somebody under the bus so you don't look bad. Debbie Maria has blocked Zeus. That's good. Did I say you treated me like shit? I said I paid you back even when everybody treated me like shit. Did I say Jennifer Positivity treated me like shit? No, you scolded me in private without looking at both sides. If you go and open my message and see what I've read, what I wrote, I think it would be pretty hard for you not to believe that. I have proof for everything. I don't think I can look at that message who just texted me. I think if I go out of StreamYard, I can't see it. I'm not dropping the link for Debbie. Fuck that. I'm over it. I am so over it. My answers aren't going to change. Why didn't you just come to me? If this was a loan in your eyes for the months and months that you had given it to me, why didn't you come to me? Hey, you got a date on like when you're going to start paying that back? Or like with Jennifer, I was open. You know, I explained to her when I can pay this, when I can pay that. And then when I did pay, I let her know. Like, But as soon as Queen Maria is pissed off, everybody has to follow suit. Like, everybody thinks that Maria is like some god. She's talked shit about the majority of you. Like, even Anne. And what's funny is, like, neither Anne or Maria ever deleted any part of their conversations with me. Like, I've screen recorded all of it. But have I gone and tried to make any of them look like shit? Like Penelope, she sends George to go and do her dirty work. Well, the more that George does, I'm gonna pin it on you, Penelope, because that's what you did to me, right? You had no problem doing it to me. You want to tell people that I harassed you to the point you had to change your number, but you didn't change your number, did you? Because you texted me after all that, trying to get my attention because you bought a chicken. And then, oh, I just wanted to message you because my group chat wanted to see your reaction. Like, how childish. Have I blasted any of your dirty secrets? Do you want to know what Penelope did to me? To the point that I had to change, I had to find a new job because she was willing to drag my job through the mud, even though they have nothing to do with this. But you were sure open with me about a lot of personal things in your life. You know, you want to make it look like I'm an asshole and I didn't care that you had a husband. But why did I stop talking to you the first time? Probably because you were doing something with someone else and I just found it dirty. And I was honest with you. That's why we stopped talking. I've got the proof for that too. And I could keep going. You want to threaten what I have. You have a business that is easily accessible. It was the same with me, like with Mia. They all tried to make me look like the weirdo with Mia. And then I had to go and fucking try and fix that one too. You see, I'm an honest person, so people tend to believe me. They have silenced you for months. Yep. Well, they bad mouthing you, and now you have to drop a link. Yeah, exactly. I'm not interested in having any conversations with any of them because they just yell. They talk over you. They're nasty. They had months to try and talk to me, but they just decided to go and let it be everybody's business, which to each their own. I would sure love to know who I've stalked. I don't have time to stalk people. I have a job where sometimes I'm working like 60 hours a week, day and night. I have like almost 30 chickens that I deal with every day. Like, I have a life. And it is sad and pathetic that people online have harassed me so much that I have had to get a new job. Like, I couldn't fathom doing that to somebody. To take screenshots of my job, people I work with, their personal Facebooks, and send it to me and threaten me. Like, how childish. Like, should I go screenshot your mom's Facebook, your ex's Facebook? You've told me some pretty in detailed stuff that nobody should know about that. Never brought it up. I don't want to bring it up. But if you push me, then yeah. I'm not going to sit back and let someone destroy my actual life. Never in my life did I ever think that coming on YouTube and getting into a community that it would ever lead to this. Like, it's pathetic. It shows what kind of life you live. Because it is disgusting. Read comments. I looked at both sides. You were acting like a child, and don't play games like that. How was I acting like a child? I don't do the back and forth. Just because you have beef with Maria didn't mean I was involved. I didn't add you. I didn't involve you. Sorry I had a death in the family, and Maria was pissing me off and wouldn't leave me alone. Look at when Sarah Z tried to tell me what I could and couldn't say to Maria because it might trigger her. Because I was asking her if she was feeling better in her chat. And they all about. So Sarah took it upon herself to ream me out and try to tell me what I could and couldn't talk about. Sorry, but you have no meaning in my life. And what you're trying to tell me to do is so pathetic and dumb that I can't even believe that you would even have the audacity to message someone and try to tell them what they can and can't talk about. But you guys do it with Maria too, don't you? Like, you guys, like, micromanage. Like, she'd get annoyed by it all the fucking time. Didn't get a notification, so from my love. Sorry, Debbie, if you can't talk nicely, YouTube itself, block your message. Don't go crying saying it's me. Oh my god. So many people have told me that Debbie is not all there, that her head's not screwed on right. Have I ever been insulting like that to you? No. But the way you have handled things makes me question. When I didn't involve you with the Mia situation. I told Mia the truth. I told her who was having a conniption shit. I'm pretty sure you were one that even said that you believed her. Like, she had no reason to lie. It was Sarah. And I don't know if her name is Chantel Gucci. I don't know. She never questioned it because she said she lives by me. She has said things that makes it true that she's not lying. But for some reason, Sarah has some obsession with Penelope. Like, I don't know if she like wants to be her or what, but she was absolutely convinced because what? You thought it was her dog's name or some shit? Like, this is stupid. This is so stupid. It was stupid and humiliating, even having to like explain that to Mia. Like, for Christ's sakes. And then you guys go and lie and say, oh, we didn't send Zeus to ask. You fucking idiots. You guys typed all this shit out in messages. You don't think that I'm going to show it? Like, Christ. You guys have tried time and time again to make me look a certain way. And I don't even think it's really worked. Because the majority of it, I haven't fed into it. It's when you guys when you guys aren't accomplishing by ruining me online, you guys then move to real life. Like, Sophie, did that picture you were showing yesterday, I think it was you, and there was like a Was it like a swastika sign on the head? Was that what it was? Was it you? Yeah, asked me to take a picture of me holding a sign with the date to prove up. I know. Debbie, your leader, is putting words in your mouth, and others are paying, and others about paying you all back. She's sticking her nose where it doesn't belong. Where's the money for their attorney? Yep, they are. It's unfortunate because I don't in any way believe that Debbie is a bad person or vindictive or purposely tries to hurt people. But obviously, this community and Maria's group means a lot to her. And it would be that way with anybody. And maybe she doesn't want to lose that. I get it. Please don't use the name Momo. There's a million other names you can use. Just saying. You know, is that Zeus who says that or you? It's not your chat. I'll respect what Zeus wants. What? Betty Boo, Whiskey, Wanda. God, you guys change your names a lot. Debbie with the Canadian flag. Is that the same Debbie loves to chat? I think so. I liked Chantel a lot. Yeah, me too. I don't have any issues with her. Don't push me, miss me. Say that 5 times fast. If Zeus doesn't want Momo used, then he can tell me. Or even have that word blocked from his chat. As much as Maria pisses me off, I personally think it's wrong to call somebody that. To each their own. This? Yes, I do. Yep. I can't screen share on my phone. Oh, shit. I don't want to do that because it'll screw up. Yeah, I've got it. I've got it all. Can you guys tell me if the money for the attorney is with the attorney? But Jennifer, have you seen that money has been transferred to some lawyer? Like what I don't understand is Maria's like need to hide how much money she's gotten, and she's going to show everyone individually. Like, so does that mean if I put $10 in it that I get to see it? You know, like why? Even Anne was like, what's the point? Yeah, Mia, yeah, she's seen everything. And you know what? Penelope believed me at once upon a time too. But I don't know. She's so slimy. Like, I just never know. I thought our friendship was good. It was just a friendship. There wasn't, Maria goes around telling people that I was sharing her nudes or something. Penelope never sent me nudes. I don't think there was any type of nudes ever shared in like the 2 years. She had a Halloween costume that was provocative, but that's it. And I believe even when she shared that, she wasn't in a relationship. Even when she was in the relationship she's in now, I constantly said to her, if he has a problem, I'm happy to talk to him. Like, I'm not gonna be rude or like anybody can make anybody look bad. That proves that you are the biggest person, Zeus. Not allowing anyone to call anyone else horrible nicknames. I always just try to look at things as if, would I like it if it was done to me? You know, people want to fucking call me Jeffrey Dahmer. That's sick. Because what? Because I had to, sometimes I've got to butcher a chicken. You know, people raise chickens to eat them. I would love to go off grid. I think about it all the time. This world has gone to shit. I would love to own a little plot of land in the middle of bumfuck nowhere and do homesteading. That's what I'd like to do. And guess what? Requires you to kill your animals that you raise for meat. Well, Jennifer, if you've seen the money and you know it's with a lawyer, then good. At least somebody who's honest has seen something. I don't know. Wrench me if you want. I think I gotta do it on my computer. I thought it was the phone that you had to do it on. And somebody just made a comment to Penelope. I can't see her either. I don't know if I ever blocked. It's gonna be a little loud because it's a fucking bird. I'm just gonna grab my laptop and go in my room. Hi, Stewie. Sorry, buddy. We don't know how to be quiet. Oh, I gotta feed the Zeus. You know, and I'm pretty sure even at one point, I don't know if it was Maria that I saw the comments from, but somebody saying I'm lying about my dad's illness. I should show you guys a video of my dad's fall from a few weeks ago. I had to take care of my dad for 2 weeks at my house. I had to bathe him. He was not capable of doing things on his own. But because I guess I had too many instances happen in a short time frame, it's not possible. So I must be lying. My dad's house looked like a murder. Somebody was murdered in his house because when he fell, he couldn't get up. So he had to drag himself around his house. Meanwhile, his head is busted open and he can't reach his phone. And he was like that for hours. But I'm probably lying, right? Okay, hold on. Do I go like onto YouTube itself and mod? I'm just reading the text. Jennifer, I don't think you lie. Jen, get the fuck out here with that. You shit. You always lying about me and Sly. Yeah, yeah. I I hear so much shit. Oh, someone is looking for friends. I see. My hubby is amazing. Yeah, and all they do is trash your husband. Why? And it's like, who started that? Is it YouTube I go on to? I don't even know how to do this anymore. View your channel. Okay. Sophie. Oh, add as moderator. Okay. Oh my god, that bird. Yeah, so Sophie, I forgot I shared that video with you. That was horrible. My question is, yeah, and Jennifer, you want to answer this? You go ahead. But why is it that people ask for money and then they get shit on by Maria because Maria doesn't agree, but then when she wants money for something that she caused, it's okay, and then she's hiding it. Jen, just leave Jennifer alone. Jen, I never know where your head's at. One day you're talking shit about me, the next you're asking how I am. Yeah, Maria does. Maria has a lot of double standards. And then when she's questioned on it, she'll go real life on you, because that'll really shut you up. Okay, now how do I switch to my computer so I'm on my computer and not my phone? I thought I had StreamYard up. Yeah. Okay, so if I enter the studio on my computer and then I exit off of my phone. All right, Jen. That's you're annoying. Come here. Don't worry about it. I timed her out. Go to StreamYard on your computer, go to studio, and you can go to live. Okay, that's what I did. Guess what, Jen? J Mac and his wife has become even more solid since you tried to seduce him. Oh boy. Miss me. She's doing Maria's dirty work to throw the chat off. Yeah, I know Jen and Maria talk. They added me to some kind of I got added to some group chat with a bunch of people, but then deleted right away because people said I was Team John. I'm Team Nobody. That's my whole thing. This entire time is I just want to be able to do what I want, go where I want, talk where I want. Doesn't mean I'm fucking up someone's ass. Okay, enter studio. Okay. Take this thing off. This is a handy little thing. Actually, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go put the tarp down on the chickens. Starting to get dark. I'll be right back. Come on. Come on. Sorry, bud. All right. All right. Meow, like, come on, for fuck's sakes. This is adult shit. What are you talking about? Are you guys getting mad at each other? She keeps deleting them. Well, she's still in that one. You know why everybody's attacking me? Because I rarely talk. I rarely comment and shit. But then when I do, they get triggered. That happens. Jen, I timed her out. I don't know how long it timed out for. But, okay, hold on. I'm just looking for something. So who was the one again that was asking me to show proof about Penelope looking at my job and sending me screenshots of shit? Now you're saying they came twice. What's the truth, Jennifer? The thing, don't take it out on Jennifer because she could be told one thing and she's just taking their word for it. Where do I go on YouTube to find my block list? Because there's two, right? There's two block lists. I've gone on the one on StreamYard, and I think I want to do the one that's on here, but I thought I looked at it. So Penelope is asking for her own bullshit. Get a life. Get a fucking life. So okay. So I believe if I... Why does everyone keep saying Jen go away? Oh, she's there. Oh, wait. So if I timed her out, isn't there like a put user in timeout? Aren't I like allowed to decide how long? Oh, I think someone banned her. Oh yeah, I gotta go on YouTube and do it. That's so stupid. Why can't you mod people on StreamYard? Can you guys hear that bird? Fuck, so annoying. I told my dad, you go home, get yourself settled, and I'll take care of them until you're ready. 2 weeks later, I still have them. Betty Boop, don't time her out. Little shoes. Just because I support Maria does not mean I would lie. I can support who I want and still be truthful. Yes, you can. I just don't understand why, I don't think there's going to be a day where I don't care about you because we had a lot of conversations over the however long it was. But how can you follow someone and know that they're not being totally truthful? Mia, I love how you always pop up at the right times. You just got a sixth sense about Jay. This person, well, now that this Biche, Bosch, Truton, whatever, I'm not Penelope. I don't believe you. I don't even know how to show them without showing faces. I guess I could scribble them out. And you want to know why she sent me all of my coworkers' personal stuff? Because after she lied about me and made me look like a fucking dirtbag, after she realizes she fucked up, she tries to call me multiple times and text me. And then to try and make me feel bad, she says that her partner left her. And I took a screenshot of it. That wasn't even the point of why I was taking the screenshot. It was something different. And I sent it to somebody. And I don't consider that going real life. Like, it wasn't my intention. I don't give a fuck who you're with or if they left you or not. And that's why she fucking dug in my life. I could dig in your life. I'm just not super interested in trying to upset someone, try to ruin their lives, stress them out, make them lose an income. This is just not me. So there was one. I don't know how to make that note shiny. That was one person she sent me saying that we have the same shoes. Talking about my coworker's wedding. Like, does that make you feel better at night? Like, are you able to sleep a lot better because of this? Oh man, I think my niece is home. It means I gotta go. Zeus, it's just B. It's okay. Zeus, Zeus, don't do that. Okay, you can go there. There was more pictures. What I bet she had a gorgeous wedding. Like, Kelly. Jules coming into my chat. That's interesting. You know, Maria used to say this to me all the time. You know, there was one day where she hated somebody and wanted to ruin their lives. But then when they benefited her, she would get along with them and make everybody else get along with them. So I see Jules is in my chat. And because we both hate the same person, maybe I should do that too. You know, the one thing with me is like, yeah, Jules did a lot of harsh shit. I said a lot of harsh shit. But I know how to be in the same room as her and not be an asshole. You know, I'm a mod in Sophie's chat. I've never timed her out or blocked her. I'm not childish. Yeah, the Kelly Yates. It's so obvious you spoke to Penelope about your job. Of course I talked to her about my job. But it doesn't mean that she has to turn around and go and look it all up and then screenshot it and send it to me and threaten me with it. Threaten she's going to make posts on my boss's page
look up my boss's Facebooks. Like, Penelope and I were really close. And I shared a lot of shit with her. You know, in the beginning, I didn't trust her, and I straight up told her, you got to earn my trust. Like, I'm sorry. And she did. She did earn my trust, and that was my mistake. And now look. I'll be right back. I should do something for my niece. Are you good for a bit? Yeah. I'm just playing. He screams too much. Oh, really? He invited after a little bit. Everybody, you're too loud. Everybody's at their pod. I was typing as Jules was showing her hands. I'm definitely not Jules. I'm actually someone Maria talks to and trusts, but can't say too much, or my family gets attacked. Okay. Or Sophie using my deceased son on their community tab. What? I missed a bunch of stuff. Like that, yeah, that stuff too. Like, Jennifer, how do you... Like, look at this shit she wrote on Sophie's picture. Like, I'm 33, and I know that's wrong. And no matter how much I hate somebody, what was the worst thing I did? I made some clips of Jules's laugh, and I got my niece to make a video of it. That was it. It was a laugh. I wasn't trying to make her look like some stalker. Like, Maria says you can go anywhere, but then trashes subs for going in their chat. D, when did that happen and by who? Yeah, Maria doesn't particularly say, don't do that. You can't do that. But she goes about it a manipulative way. Yeah. Kelly Yates, Maria loves to attack dead family members. It's a pattern. And unfortunately, it is. You know, and Brooke was kind enough to just let it go and forgive her, which is great. What, you know, that's her choice. But to do it to somebody else, I know that would trigger me. Yeah. Her community tab is full. Like, to say that somebody, you know, for her to tell me that I'm obsessed. Meanwhile, the whole time Sophie is live, she's responding to select things through her community tab. Who's obsessed? When Maria started going off about all of this shit with me, I tried to ignore it. How many times have I gone live? Maybe this is like the third time, fourth time. Just because Brooke chose to forgive Maria, don't change the fact that she still did it. Yeah. Jennifer, when you sit in the chat and support the vile things Maria says, that makes you just as guilty. Don't give Brooke a super chat last night saying, cry, bitch, cry, so she'd play Sophie's video. What? Little Shoe, are you Are you saying that Jennifer gave Brooke a super chat saying "cry, bitch, cry" so she'd play Sophie's video? What? I don't even understand that. Maria did not put that swastika on that poor girl's face. Well, was she advertising it? Yeah, none of you mind when others do it. Just Maria. Zeus, you know Maria better than that? What do you mean? I really did think I knew Maria. But Maria herself has even admitted that she's got a really nasty side to her when she's pushed. I know Maria has fake accounts too that she uses. Jennifer, yeah, Brooke can choose to forgive, but again, that don't mean Maria didn't do it, and it don't erase the pattern of her always doing it. Yeah, Brooke can forgive, but we don't have to. Yeah? What? Sweetheart and Dave. I don't even know. Maybe, okay. Fucking McDonald's apple pie. Ugh. Zeus was ride or die for her. I was. And you know what it is that made it split apart was I just felt like I was tiptoeing around. And Maria even said multiple times, I don't want you to feel like that. And I believe her. I believe she didn't want to make me feel like that. But she did it. And I'd like to say that maybe she didn't realize she was doing it. But like people say, she's been doing this for a long time. Sorry, guys. I always use voice text now, so when I'm typing, I'm not very quick. She was ride or die for you every time you were upset with Jules and wanted to go to. Yeah, but it was more for her. Like, yeah, her and I had a common thing with Jules. But when it came to everything else, it just, I put up with it for a long time, and that's my own fault. But I have numerous messages where I've told Maria, I just want to be able to go where I want without you thinking I'm going behind your back or I don't know. I couldn't go anywhere. That first post that I made when this all started, she took my post and turned it into something that it wasn't even about. She turned it into about Amanda, and it had nothing to do with that. That was just an example in my post. Like, and then she's making up scenarios that never did happen. Like about how she can't be in my chat when Amanda is. Amanda's never come into any of my chats, any of my lives, nothing. I find this funny. Kelly, you sure type like Jules. You just got to add in, and what are some of the things that you always say? There's that. And what? No, that's not one of them. I don't know. Yes, Betty. Please log off YouTube, Maria, and concentrate on mending your relationships with your family. Yep. Like, I know so much stuff about Maria, and I would never blast it. If I don't agree with her, I can tell her, and we never argue over it. I don't have to tell anyone attention if there's something I disagree with. There were times where if we disagreed with something, it was okay. But then if I didn't agree with something with her, I was then being called hard-headed. You know, you guys all knew that I didn't do well with being told what to do. And Sarah just had to fucking keep at it. Sarah, Maria can't even stand you. Like, Zeus, it was proven with Jules showing her hands as I typed that we are in chats typing at the same time. Sophie can verify. I don't know. Burke called Homeland Security on Maria. Did y'all forget about that? Over the Nazi marks on Rule's sister. Like, see, this stuff, like, to me, like, when I hear about this stuff, I think, like, what the fuck? Like, what even makes people think to do this? Told you about the post. I was even getting people messaging me about it. You may not have meant it the way it came out, but we all had people messaging us. Okay, and? Like, so? How is that my problem, though? If I want to post something on my YouTube, I should be allowed. It shouldn't even be an allowed or not allowed. It like, I tried really hard to have a conversation with Maria in private, and it's not possible. When she has her mindset on something, it's that way. And Penelope, I just saw your name pop up on my phone. Didn't you change your number? Like, just leave me alone. You just got fucking George doing all your little dirty work. And you keep popping up places. I keep hearing shit, and it's pissing me off. Like, look at all the shit that Maria's done. Look at Maria got all buddy with Chicago when all of you guys got pissed off and didn't agree with it. And I remember I was there trying to calm them down and tell Maria, hey, you're bothering your subs. I think maybe you should look at, you know, they support you. So she didn't care because she wanted what would benefit her. And she does that all the time. She becomes buddies with whoever she wants. Look at, she tried to be buddy with Jules because it was going to benefit her at that moment. But meanwhile, when she didn't like Jules, she's got all of her subs trashing Jules to shit. But then when Maria wants to be friends with her, everybody else then has to go with Maria. And then She's made her subs look dumb. I'm not raising my voice. I'm not raising my voice. Zeus, but it looks like you're only after going... What? You're only going after Maria because you are friends with Jules now. I'm not friends with Jules. Where is that coming from? We've never talked to each other. The only time I will be respectful to Jules is if she apologizes for the things that she tried making me look like a creep. She lied about something super inappropriate. And then when I proved her wrong, she still continued to lie about it. The shit she said about my niece. Yeah, if she genuinely apologizes for that shit, I'll apologize and I'll be civil. Not a problem. I am forgiving to a lot of people, but I only forgive so many times. Yeah, coexisting doesn't equate to being friends. Exactly. She's not buddy-buddy with him. Just because she is coexisting does not mean he's her best friend. It's actually kind of nice seeing that everyone is coming together to see the biggest problem in this community is Maria and need for control. So she manipulates anything to get what she wants. That's the biggest thing is manipulation. I don't know why, but my Instagram doesn't tell me when I get messages. Okay, hold on. Maria, why don't you just come under your own name? Just, but look, it looks like you're only going after... Oh, of course, you're going to say something about yourself. I'm just having a conversation. I don't even care about what anyone else in the chat is saying. Jennifer, I'm hearing what you're saying. I get it. You're sticking up for your friend. You're loyal. I know you are. I don't have anything against you. It sucks how everything went down. It sucks how, there's crossfire. I get it. I don't think I can even see when people are blocked or timed out. Maria is not the biggest problem in this community. Well, then who is, Jennifer? Because the majority of YouTube is against Maria. And it's like Maria kind of spirals. I'm going to open my window. Oh, shit. Jules, just come under your own name. You're not blocked. Maria has been with family almost all weekend. I doubt that. Like, what does it say? Like, what's, you don't even have to say your opinion. I get it if you don't want to. Maria's daughter literally came on YouTube and Reddit on her own and blasted her own mom, pretty much saying that she has no contact with her mom. She can't have a relationship with her. She can't have a healthy relationship with her. I don't believe that Maria's not even on YouTube. That was one thing about her. When I would message her, I always got a response within 5 minutes. Always. It was a troll. She gets blocked. Run your channel, Zeus. Well, I'm not very good at it. When you're on StreamYard, you can't see fucking people who are being blocked. Okay, who got blocked? Whoever blocks someone, just unblock. I don't see anything. Oh, Julie's business. Felicia. Mama and Auntie D scissor. What's that? Let's go outside and have a cigarette, because that owl might be back, which if it is, I'm surprised. But all of my chickens are going nuts. That's usually a good sign that it's there. Yes, her daughter did do that, but she isn't truthful because she is with Maria every weekend. Has Maria proven that? Can you genuinely say that you have seen proof that Maria is with her daughter every weekend? If she's with her daughter every weekend, why would she lie about it? Like, wouldn't that be awkward? Jesus, kid. Smells like a fucking dope show in here. Oh, I'm gonna get in shit for that. See, I don't even think. God damn it. Does anybody know in BC? I don't know if it goes by like Canada or BC, if laws are regulated, but if you have an owl coming to your property and killing chickens, are you allowed to shoot it? Even like, I know it's illegal to kill an owl, but I also know that there's laws when it comes to farm animals. Does anybody know about that? Not saying I'm shooting it, I'm just asking. You're not getting into Maria's family life, but I'm just saying, like, if you're gonna want to defend Maria, there's gonna be questions that people have. And Maria has contradicted herself a lot. One person does something and then she scolds them for it, but then she can do it. She can ask for money. She can hide it. But the moment someone else does it, they're a thief, they're a scammer. Like, it's I know they are, but I don't see the owl anywhere. Zeus, Maria bitched you out at times, and you know it. But you know she never went real life on anyone. D, you're a damn... Yes, she did! She did go real life! Go scroll down on your goddamn page. When I did the fundraising, she fucking went and dug for it and then took pictures of it and posted it on the community tab. Don't tell me she doesn't go fucking real life. Yeah, I kind of figured it was. So I just gotta let it kill my chickens. I guess I could do. I gotta find some kind of wiring. Wasn't Maria on Brooke's panel last night for hours? What's wrong with that? Was she supposed to be doing something? Yeah, we can't do anything about it, eh? Well, Owl, until we meet again. This annoys me. It seems like anybody that's honest is toxic. And isn't it interesting that, yeah, Maria and her sister have nothing to do with each other, but it seems like Maria is the one that doesn't go to family events. What you would think if she was the one in the right, that she would be going to family events regardless of what. Like, it's so dumb. My point is Maria is a fucking hypocrite. That's what my point is. She's a fucking hypocrite. She calls everybody else, you know, they're obsessed, but when it fits her narrative, like when we were good, she was all about going after Jules. The amount of times that she told me to go live to bash Jules because she talked about me here, she talked about me then, and I just didn't want to fucking do it. I'm not fucking bothered until it builds up, and then yeah, I get pissed off. We had to secure ours really good because of the owls. You know, I must admit, Jennifer, I miss talking to you. Yeah, I'm gonna have to order some kind of something to put over it, and I can do it because I have a fence. I just got to find the size of netting, but I don't think he's here. The chickens would usually go off a lot longer, and I think he's gotten smart. He used to just be like in plain sight in the trees, and we would just stare at each other, and I'd swear at him. I don't see him. There is a lot falling from over here. Didn't Maria try to contact Busy Blue's job? Yep. You know, whoever is on the fucking Maria and Anne's account saying she doesn't go real life, it's just making Maria look stupid because she doesn't hide it. Summer days. I did. So when it took my first baby, I was choked. So I literally sat in the coop behind the door and I waited with a towel. I waited for it, hoping that it would come in. And the baby that it tried to kill, or that it did kill, it wasn't able to take it because it got spooked off by me because I had just pulled up in my driveway in the vehicle. So it had left its food. So I even used that as bait. I left it there hoping that it would come back for it, and it never did. I sat there for hours. I even fell asleep. I woke up with 2 of the baby chickens on my shoulders. Jules, calm down. Who have you spent Thanksgiving with? Maria is with her family. I also heard, now I don't have any proof of this, it's just from what I've heard, but it was Maria was the one that was saying I had Jules's obituary, her mother's obituary. And that's not true. Not true at all. You could say the same about Maria. She's a little two-faced. Don't block anybody. I don't know if anybody is, but just ignore it if you don't like it. Yeah, I believe Kelly Yates is Jules. I saw with my own eyes Kelly Yates typing with Jules put her hands up. There's actually a delay, just so you know. Like when I click over to YouTube to look at who's been deleted, there's a big delay. Shade, I know where you're from. Psycho. You still haven't answered my question. You say that Maria doesn't go real life, but you guys had no problem posting my personal life on your community tab. Then proceeded to say I'm a scammer. When people do fundraising, that's not scamming. I just told you. It's on your page. Jennifer, how do you support that? How do you support that Maria going real life on people? None of us even saw. Yeah, I said earlier in the stream that I don't even think it was posted to the group chat. I've never seen it. Well, as long as the language isn't foul, free to talk. Fair. Yeah, it is. It's trying to intimidate people. You're posting my real life, and then some psychotic person will see it, and then they dig deeper, and who knows? I'm not digging into Maria's life, looking for her personal stuff, and then reposting it on my page. Like, what is the advantage of that? Like, you're truly trying to hurt someone. But if you were face to face with that person, would you do that? No, you wouldn't. Hi, babies. I think one of my chickens is special needs. She's got quite the waddle to her. They just like to accuse me of being Jules because it fits their narrative. I'm team nobody except anti-Maria. Works for me. I honestly don't care who you are. And honestly, Anne, when you guys share a channel, you're both blamed equally for things. Like if this whole RO thing with John pans out, how are you guys going to do that? I, for one, am enjoying Kelly Yates dropping the mic. You're going to flip when you find out who I am, especially since we talk. Yeah, see, Maria, right here, this. Maria seems to think that her friends that she trusts that are really close to her don't talk behind her back. I have had someone messaging me saying that they don't agree with anything she's doing, but they are too scared to say anything because of how she retaliates towards people who disagree with her. Like, I would hate to be looked at like that. That's like, my channel. I think anybody should be able to come in and talk and say how they feel or whatever without being banned or screamed at, or it's not sure, it's fear. Yep. I would be careful who you trust. Yes, exactly. That is one thing I have learned on here. Don't trust anybody. Zeus can probably verify that Maria is very two-faced behind her friends' backs. Yep. I've shown Maria what her own friends have said. I just mark out the name because I'm respectful and I'm not going to throw people under the bus. Maria thought you were scamming us because until Debbie mentioned you blocked her and I said you ghosted me. I didn't. You should see my messages on Facebook. I avoid conflict. I avoid things. If my bills are adding up, I avoid my mail. If I've got shit going on, I avoid messages. It sucks. It's not the greatest thing to do, but I would never purposefully ignore you. I was worried what you thought of me. I was worried what you were going to say. I didn't want to look at it. If I didn't look at it, I didn't know. I was ignoring you, but I wasn't intending to. I should have opened the message. Is my fault. Then stop changing your name every fucking few days. I like to prove Maria is a horrible person and that I am not a liar. Yep, same. She can't expect to chew people out and them not to retaliate at some point. It is fear. That's why I chose the name I did. Because she hates Siwa and Yahoo or John Yates. So I chose their names to piss her off. But trust me, if I wasn't trying to protect my family, I would spill it all. I have had numerous people message me, her subs, who aren't like close and talk to her every day, also message me and apologize and say that they can't stick up for me because they're too worried about what backlash they'll get. Maria was your friend Zeus. She did bitch you out, but so did you when you thought she may speak to Jules. She was speaking to Jules. I was over it. I was over hating one person one day, but then having to deal with them the next because it benefited Maria. There were so many things, and I tried to tell Maria in a nice way. And there were times that she even said, yeah, go where you want. I don't care. And then I did. I've got so many messages. Why are you in this chat? Why are you in that chat? I'm so upset with you today, but I'm not going to tell you why. Because some things just can't be explained. Like, I have so many messages like that. She'd bitch about you. Like, also, if he did was expose what Maria did, not posting the dearly departed Maria was the one who posted it. Sophie is only showing what Monster Maria is. Big difference. Yep. Oh, Sly, better watch your language. Somebody's gonna mute you. Okay, Kelly. Just like, yeah, John Yates says then too. Nobody's perfect, Maria. John has done his fair share of admitting his fuck-ups. I don't get it. Chickens are supposed to know when to go to bed. And they go in their coop and they go to bed. My chickens, nope. They're just roaming around the dark blind. So because of that, we all thought the worst of you. You can't say you wouldn't have thought the same. Okay, what? Okay. Let me read your last comment. Jennifer, I feel like you didn't give me a fair chance. Maria thought you were scamming us. Maria is a paranoid woman. She always thinks the worst of everybody. There were times where she was like, let me ask the group if we can all help you out. Like, she's the one that told me, oh, put your Amazon wish list on Instagram. And then when she hates me, randomly brings it up like I'm a scammer. But then I have messages from her saying, oh, everybody's got their wish list in their Instagram. Like, she just contradicted herself constantly. Like, the fact that she could show no proof of me scamming people, does that not say anything? There was one person, I don't remember their name, Shy. She tried to give me money. I said no. I even showed her. Wasn't enough. Like, if I was a scammer, wouldn't I take from anybody? He's speaking the honest truth. Yes, you told me that, Zeus. But Mia, they won't believe you. They have their narrative, and that's what it's going to be. And Jennifer, I'm not saying that's you. I'm not. I'm saying Maria. Maria was your friend, Zeus. She did. Oh, yeah, that's old. There's something in the trees. I can hear it. Where is it? It's so hard to tell if it's like leaves dropping. It's not this time. Kelly, after all this remarks and made about Sophie's personal life, husband, family, children, she is no better. You know, and it's just like with Jules, like you guys like don't know when to stop. You know that when you talk about anything sexual or you sexualize Jules, it triggers her. And it affects her mentally. But you guys keep going. Like, there's no you guys don't know where the line is. But then somebody retaliates against you and they are the worst person. Like, Maria was my friend. She stuck up for me. But a lot came with that. She didn't stick up for me because she cared. There was always something else attached to it. If Star's family got posted because of what Mims did, then it goes both ways with A and M, especially since they are an LLC together. You gave John Yates your motherfucking pictures as your mother. Nope, I'm not dropping the link. And, you know, if there was like, if there was a way that there could be a conversation with either of you, then yeah, maybe. But the way you have spoken to me and just automatically assumed that I was trying to scam that Debbie with Alzheimer's. But that wasn't a conversation, right? You said that wasn't a conversation. Told me not to talk. And then proceeded to tell me that I constantly harassed Maria to get you to talk to me when I have. Like, I don't know, maybe Maria's lying to you. But I have so many times where Maria, have you messaged Dan? Just say hi to her today. Ask her how she's doing. She cares about you. She just doesn't want you to get into drugs. She doesn't trust Sophie. So what? I'm gonna get into drugs because I talked to someone online? Why did you lie about me as mommy for Penelope? What? What did I lie about? Even when Penelope asked me who was saying that I was me as mommy, I literally was like Maria and Anne and thought there was someone else I mentioned. I'm like, none of them thought it. Zeus, you are lying. Okay. Yeah, Kelly Yates. That's it too. Like, people think I'm Team John because I go in his chat. There are things I agree with, and there are things that I don't agree with. Show the screenshots. Go ahead. I don't even know what exactly it is that I've lied about. Yeah, exactly. Really, you're going to talk about sexualizing Jules with what she said about you when you were in her panel, Zeus? If you were still buddy with us, you would have laughed at the squirrel vibrator. Yeah, I can take a joke. Obviously, it goes too far for Jules. I don't like seeing people cry. I don't like seeing people at their breaking point. I don't care who it is. Maria could be at her breaking point crying because she's constantly being harassed, and I'd feel bad for her. Like, you can ask my niece all the questions you want, and she'll tell you. Like, I fold when somebody is crying. It's always everyone else lying, but only Maria. And you know what? And all of them, I don't expect you guys to disagree with Maria. What Jules did was far different than you guys making a meme of a squirrel on a vibrator. Jules went around telling everybody for months that I told her I was going to shove my dick down her throat. Big difference. And then when I proved it, that she was lying, she still lied with it. Isn't Maria supposed to be spending time with her family? No, apparently it's Anne. Zeus, they can't disagree with Maria. They will know they will pay the consequences. Yep. I can't see it on StreamYard. Are people hiding things? I think I'm missing stuff. See, like, I'm on my YouTube side looking through comments, and my video is so delayed. See, and then she can't help herself. She has to go live every time. The thing is this is never going to solve itself because Maria is hard-headed and she genuinely thinks she's right. I guess the majority of YouTube is wrong. We knew she was lying with what she said about you. I know you guys believed me. I know you guys believed me. Because you guys all watched it go down. So of course you guys are going to believe me. I still disagree with what she's done to you, even though we don't speak. But when Maria became buddy-buddy with Jules, you tolerated her. That's kind of going with what Maria wants. I guess they didn't tell Maria to leave her phone upstairs this time. Yeah, she can't help herself. Little show, did you not hear our conversation? He stopped speaking to me for his own reasons. I didn't stop speaking to you. You were under the impression I was ignoring you on purpose, and so you, in return, have done it to me. I also found it very, very odd that you didn't want me to post proof that I paid you back. It's like you wanted people to continue to think that I am this magnificent scammer. Oh, hold on. I tried to call you the other day, but it kept going to voicemail, so I wasn't sure if you were trying to call me. Yeah. Yeah, I think maybe my phone service wasn't very good, and I tried to call you back, but it kept going to voicemail. So that meant that you were on the phone. So then I left it, and then I didn't get a call, and then I tried calling, but it wouldn't go through, and then your cell phone was goddamn dead. So then, yeah. How are you feeling? Oh, good. I'm glad. I called your doctor's office last week, but they were away, so I have to call on Monday. But I think we should just make a follow-up appointment, regardless of how you feel. Yeah, I'm outside. Yeah, I'm. Oh, he's good. He's good. I'm a little worried that when he goes back to you, that he's gonna get upset because he's been with me for so long. But I think he'll adjust. Like you just got to be patient with him. But, yeah, but I think it'll be fine. But he's been good. I've become really attached to him. Are you wanting him back now? Are you meaning tonight? Is that why you're saying you don't want me to drive into town? Oh, I get it. Yeah, because after work I gotta come home grab him. No, it's fine. It's fine, Dad. I don't mind. Right. Yes. Yeah. I can come Monday. I've got dentist and another appointment, but I could come during the day on Monday probably. I can make it work. It's fine. Okay, hold on. Let me look at my calendar. Have I ever told you about my YouTube stuff? Like I have like a little YouTube community that I'm on, and they like to see my chickens and stuff, and I've talked about you a little bit. Have I ever told you about that? I think I have. Well, there's a woman on this thing that hates my guts, so she tells everybody that I lie about everything. And oh yes, yeah, I know I did tell you. So I'm gonna put you on speakerphone. So, Dad, am I a scammer? Do I scam you ever? Do I take money from you at all?
No.
No. Yeah, exactly. Now, did you have a really, really bad fall a few weeks ago?
I mean, after I went for the car ride and the ambulance ride?
Yeah, the ambulance came and stuff, and you fell, and your house looked like a murder zone.
Oh, no.
I know.
That was when I was for the ambulance ride, there's blood around.
Yeah.
The only time. I was going to say that.
Yeah, and then you stayed with me, and I took good care of you for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And I focused on you and my chickens, obviously, but
yeah.
See, everybody is saying hi, Dad.
Everybody what?
Everybody on here, because there's a chat. So like I'm on the screen and they can see me, and then there's a chat where people can talk, and yeah, they're saying hi, Dad.
Oh, good.
Oh, good. Yeah. Okay, I think that's good enough. There's just this one woman. She seems to think that she's saying I'm a scammer and I've scammed people out of money and whatnot, and I haven't.
No, it's just the opposite.
Yes, exactly. Thanks, Papa. Oh, she loved that. She thought that was really sweet. And I really love that you did that too. Yeah. No, she wouldn't have. She understood. It was really nice of her to help. But yeah, she did. She thought that was really sweet. But so is Tuesday your payday? Okay, so Tuesday. So then we'll do that. I'll put it in my calendar Tuesday to come over and pay your bills, and then I'll bring Stewie back that day. And then yeah, I think, and if if you start feeling overwhelmed with them, just let me know. Okay. Okay, well then let's do that on Tuesday. Maybe. Oh yeah, I was checking my calendar. I don't. Tuesday. What day is it? Say 25th, Tuesday, Monday. Yeah, Tuesday I have nothing, so that's good. Yep, that's good. Okay, I'll come over on Tuesday. Yep. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. All right. Okay. Love you, Dad. Okay, bye. Yeah. Okay. What happened to spending time with your family? Drop the mic. Why are you live? Bye, Dad. Feel better. I wonder if it would show if I showed you guys. Guys, I had my dad's neighbor called me one day and said to me, "Hey, your dad had a fall. I think you should come." So I dropped everything and I went there. And I walked in, and his friend said that it happened in the night, and that he had got him into bed and everything. He tried to clean him up, and I walked into his house, and there was blood up the wall, blood up his door, because he was trying to reach for his lock to unlock his door. There was blood all around his phone because he couldn't reach his phone. There was blood all over the floor because my dad has mobility issues. So when he fell, he couldn't get back up. So he can't crawl either. He doesn't have the strength. So he laid on his back and he shimmied with his hips. He had rug burn all over him. It was horrible. So I stayed at the hospital with him for hours. And then by like 10 o'clock at night, he kept telling me, just go. The hospital's busy. And so I left and I went to his house to grab all of his clothes, his everything. I just wanted to wash everything. I wanted to get rid of all the blood. And I lost my shit. Like his neighbors, he lives in an apartment. His neighbors probably heard me wailing, crying because my dad's getting sicker. He's having more accidents. I feel so guilty having to put him in a home because any home won't accept his bird. And his bird means as much to him as like Zeus does to me. So I'm trying to work with his doctor to get some paperwork put in of some sort to try and make his animal like a support animal of some sort. But let me try. I want to show you guys the video of his house. If you guys can't see it on here, then I'll post it to YouTube. Why is it so shiny? Okay, if I do that, okay. There was blood all over his sheets. You just can't see it. And that's where he fell. Pretty sick. Sad. Oh, thanks, little shoes. And you know, I'm not doing this. I'm not talking about this either to get attention. I'm not. He called. I wasn't going to say anything. Oh my god, my hands are frozen. I can barely type. You are obviously hitting a nerve. You know what? It doesn't take anything. I can make a comment and bam. Zeus is so soft-spoken and has always treated me good no matter what Anne and Maria said about me. He would even apologize for their behavior. That says a lot about a person's character. They will take care of him there. Can you take his bird? That is, you know, initially, if that has to happen, that's what will happen. I will take his bird. But it still doesn't help his mental health. When he was here, I was asking him, you know, Dad, like, let's say you go into a home and, you know, what you can't bring your bird. Then how's that going to affect your mental health? And he was just like, oh, yeah, that will. Like, I don't want. He already talks about, you know, assisted suicide. And I can't argue with him about it because if I had his disease, I would have been gone by now. He's losing everything. He can't do anything. Like, it's sad. I just clicked in over there long enough to hear Anne saying you're lying about Maria's friends saying they don't agree and are too scared to speak up. Well, I will back. I'm not lying. And I have DMs from someone in your group chat, and if you took a wild guess, you could probably figure out who it is. And no, it's not Jennifer. You had the bird in the past. Yeah, when my dad wants a bit of a break, I'll take him. But I've never had him this long. Like, Stewie is completely attached to me. Like, I don't know how it's going to go when he goes back to my dad's. And I'm kind of bummed. I'm kind of bummed that he's going. Because he's nice to me now. Before, he just used to, like, randomly bite me and it would fucking hurt. And now it's like he lays on his back and he plays with my fingers with his little cute toes and he makes these cute little noises and we have our little like fun things that we do. Like my dad has his wings clipped because if he was to fly away, my dad can't get him. So Stewie's always been clipped. Well, I put him on my hand. Sometimes I like let him on my finger and I hold his little toes, or sometimes I hold him like this so he's more stable and I run up and down my hallway back and forth so he can fly. And he loves it. Like he just screams. Like he's just having so much fun. And then when I go to like put him down or something like that, he flaps his wings like he wants to do it again. It's so fun. I would love a bird, but I have a cat who likes to kill birds. He's a sun conure. They're only saying you're lying because they want you to post or expose it, and I already have. I've already sent it to her. I've sent it to Maria. Maria can show it. And ask Maria to show you the screenshots I sent her. I was specifically asked not to expose who it was. And that's fair of them to ask. Here, I'll post them. I'll share them. Instagram. Maria. Here's one, and it was 13 weeks ago. Whoever, screenshot it, read it. There. Is it backwards? Looks backwards to me. I don't know how to change that. Hold on. Settings. I think I saw it. Camera. Mirror camera. Off. Ooh, touch up my appearance. What's that? Doesn't look touched up. Strong. Nice. Okay, so now, I think if I show it, there we go. See? Can you read it to us? Hi, Zeus. I'm really sorry for how things... why wouldn't I just do that in the first place? I'm really sorry how things went down with Maria. It's made me open my eyes to her and how she acts. I wish things didn't happen the way they did in the mod chat, because I enjoy your company and all your photos of the animals. I know you're not a bad guy. Please know I'm not the only one who sees this, who sees what's being done is wrong. I'm sorry I can't stand up for you, and I hope you're doing okay mentally. Again, I'm so sorry, and keep this to yourself. And I said, hey, thanks for reaching out. That's super sweet of you. I'm doing well. I have a busy life, so this stuff doesn't consume me. I just signed with a job, and I scratched that out. And I'm thrilled, but also nervous because it's something new, but it's blank. So that's amazing. Don't worry about anything, honestly. I don't need anyone to stand up for me, and I definitely don't want you being dragged into this with your health. It was really nice to see a message from you pop up. I hope you're well. I sent other screenshot. Oh, no, that was something else. But yeah. But I'm lying. No, at Shade, I would prefer it if Zeus didn't go down to their level. And you know what? I don't want to. But when people start going real life, it agitates you. It really agitates you to the point where you want to do something. Like when I get texts where I am being accused of sharing nudes of a woman, which is something I would never in my life do and never have done. People are sending, they're sending me screenshots of my old coworkers. When what does my job have anything to do with this? That's what you resort to, is threatening to try and sabotage my job. I would never try to sabotage the business that you created. I would never do any of that. But you push a person enough and you go real life on them, people get fed up. And I don't even know how to make fake screenshots. I don't know how to do any of that. And like I admitted, when I took the clips, I didn't even know how to screen record. Penelope's the one that showed me how to screen record. Kendra, thanks. No, I'm not going to out them. When I came in, Maria and Anne were hating on Zeus. Well, that's not matters. I can't risk my family being attacked. Like, isn't it sad that people even say, I can't risk my family being attacked? I can't risk this. I can't risk that. Like, that's sad. I can guarantee that Maria can't say, oh, I'm scared Zeus will go real life. Even though she's done it to me. I know Maria's job. I know all the information about that stuff. But it doesn't even cross my mind. I'm so scared because I trusted Maria with very personal info and pictures, and if she finds out who I am, I don't want my family attacked. It's too scary. Yep, that's how I feel about a certain individual. Someone that I put so much trust in. Like, I gave them my address. Like, we were gonna do packages and send each other packages. Nobody has that stuff. Nobody has my number. Like, nothing. It should never resort to real life. It should just stick to online bashing. It's now it's all about who can hurt someone more, you know? And it's like my dad. People randomly speaking on my dad. Like, don't speak on my fucking dad. You don't know anything. Because I had some really shitty things go on in a span of a few months. They thought that was too unrealistic. So I was lying to get money. I wasn't asking for money. I was in a group chat with my friends and I was expressing things that I was stressed about. Doesn't mean I had a motive. In every message that somebody has tried to offer to help me, there's always been a no followed. I wonder if my computer will work out in the coop. I've got a heat lamp out there so I can see stuff. Oh, for fuck's sakes, Mia. Fuck, it's cold. Hi, guys. Look at them all. You guys are so high up. Like, and you know what? Silkies, they're not supposed to roost. Last night I was having a smoke outside and I heard one of them fall. Poor guys. Like, that's what a silkie is supposed to do. They're all supposed to bunch together on the ground and keep each other warm. But Will is the only normal one. Look at him. He's like, what are you doing? I Will. And I started getting my eggs from my silkies. Do you guys want to see how small they are? Let me know if it starts getting all like crappy. You grew up in the country and my neighbors had chickens and goats. I love it. I love this lifestyle. I really wish I had the money to go just go off grid. No service, nothing. Okay. So this is a normal egg. Sorry for the poop. And then this is a normal size silky egg. Isn't that great? Oh no, you had 10 silkies killed by a minx? Oh, that's horrible. And don't they just like take the blood? Like, look at that. Isn't that cute? I hear you. I want to live in the mountains. Yeah. You know, and like Anna Maria saying, I can't stop buying animals. You can't afford them. Like, do they not realize that my eggs are an income? I bring in $300 a month. After everything is paid for, probably about 260, 270. Are you laughing at me? You're laughing at me, aren't you? Sometimes they make noise at the perfect time. Do you guys see each other? Yeah, that's you. Right here. Look. See? That's you, pretty girl. They get super weirded out by mirrors too. You know, it's weird, eh, guys? Mm-hmm. I love them. And they're not even bad to like have them in the house either because their poops are so tiny. See, that's their like alert. You guys. So weird. Okay, I'm gonna read these. They beheaded them. Ugh. Kendra. Yeah, I sell my eggs. I get over a carton of eggs a day. I gotta sell them. D, that's why they hate what Sophie is doing because she is bringing people together. Yep. When they are losing control, they gasp for anything that sticks. And whether you guys like them or not, it's true. It is. I don't have any issues with TL. And I already know who Tulip is. Why didn't she come in as her real name? Why can't I see that? They're so cute. I had no idea they're eggs. I know. They're so small. They're like, I have one lady that buys eggs from me every week, and I send her with a carton of silky eggs because, like, I'm not even going to try and sell them. They're so tiny. Like, look at them in the cartons. They're just like, oh, God. Like, they wobble around. And then these ones, like, the thing barely closes. My eggs are, like, abnormally big, though. Like, some of them, I'm like, damn, girl. Like, how did that come out? Like, women, they go through fucking hell. I have a lot of respect for that. it just sucks when someone won't let something go. You know, even if I cracked it. Damn it. I stay quiet, and it doesn't help. I say something that definitely doesn't help. Like I lose either way. So I figure, you know what? Why not speak my truth? And I already know. I tried, Kelly. They make people think I'm a liar, and no one hears me. I haven't spoken to anyone since besides telling people I'm out and don't want back in. I was at my lowest point when I lost my baby. Penelope, you're really trying to push, eh? Half of the shit you're listing off, I haven't said a thing about. This is one thing that you're good at. You're good at manipulation. That's why you and Penelope or you and Maria stick side by side. It's pathetic. I was nothing but a good friend to you. And then the moment you guys know why Penelope fucking hates my guts? Because I asked her to be a friend and stick up for me on a site that hides your identity. And she freaked. That's it. And then she ran to Maria. Fuck, it's cold. And for you to say that you haven't been doing or saying anything, you did a real good job of getting that fucking loser George penned up and attacking me. You get him to do your dirty work, just like he did to me. Oh, D, I'm sure you have mounds of proof. The thing with UD is you stay quiet a lot of the time, and it's like they try to take advantage of that. And they've already like painted you as this like liar. But what is there like a rule book to the internet where you have to be honest about your life? People come on to these things and join these communities because they're escaping their real life, or they are trying to be somebody else. Like, who's it anybody else's business whether you're honest or not? And they have a really hard time letting things go. Here's another one. You want down? Come on. Come here. You're good. A good little chicken. I'm glad that my dad called while I was on stream. That really worked out. He probably thought, what the fuck are you doing? He doesn't understand the internet at all. Well, that's nice of you to shit on me. Aw. So kind. I think I put wipes in here somewhere. Thanks. All right, let's get out of here. One more smoke, and then I'm going to go and hang out with my niece. She's barely here anymore. She got it. She's got a new boyfriend, and he lives in town, so she is rarely home. She's actually going to move out. They're going to get a place together, apparently. I don't like it, but not much I can do. Is everybody over at Maria's while she's spending time at her family's house, tucked away in the bathroom on YouTube? How do they not see that there's so many that don't like each other, but all agree on how bad Maria looks? Yeah. She also makes it a point of age. You know, you have to be a certain age to be on here. Go find people your own age. You know, they say that I apparently stalked somebody at work and I got reprimanded for it. And if I was disliked so much at work, you know, and I was on the phone with my dad and I was saying, no, she loved it when you called. She thought that was so sweet. It's because my old boss paid to have my dad's carpet cleaned 3 times to get all the blood out. So if I was that a horrible of a person, you think she would have spent $400 doing that? I don't think so. It's taco night over here. Yum. Yeah, CD, that's one thing. We own our behavior. We own when we fuck up. We own when we've done something we shouldn't do. But like other people, they make excuses. And I'm not just saying Maria either, or Anne. There's more. My YouTube's all glitchy. Why is my StreamYard so glitchy? It's like slow-mo. It's crazy how fast how fast time flies. Like 2-3 hours on this damn thing. Like I said, enemies coming together in a chat to support each other as a support group of Maria's victims. Mm-hmm. Who knew? Who knew my chat? My page would be that. Yeah, it's not worth it. You talk about your life and then it gets used against you. I opened up about my dad in the hospital and bam, I'm a scammer and I lie about things. And I'm just playing a sympathy card. And you completely assumed that I was trying to take advantage of Debbie, the one that has Alzheimer's or whatever she says she has, and everybody else says that she's faking and she's looking for attention. But do I go and just like believe everything I hear? No, I don't. I've never questioned her on such a thing. It's none of my business. You only assumed I was scamming her because at that time, Sophie was live and said something and told Debbie to message me. But I had no idea she was live. I had no idea she was talking about me. I had no idea she was even talking to Debbie. Debbie was the one that commented in the group saying, I haven't messaged him in a while. I should respond, because she was telling people about something that was going on. I didn't ask her to do it, but you took it upon yourself to be a know-it-all and assume. And I showed Maria. I showed her chats. I showed her I wasn't. Maria even told me she believed me. She told me multiple times that she believed me. And I appreciated that. That's what you get for opening up to people. It felt good, Kelly. The anger I once had is gone because of the shadow work I've been doing. And it was time for the apology because it wasn't right, but I did. See, that's amazing. Think about it. The toxic 3 of Maria and rotate allies, get others fighting. They do. It is. I watch. I've watched. It's just a cycle. Like once upon a time, Jules hated John's guts. And now they're, slowly tolerating each other. Maria hated Jules' guts, said she never talked to her again. She befriended her for some reason, saw some benefit out of it. Yeah, you're scared to death because she doesn't know any limits. Look at something. My hands are literally frozen. Dee, I think you both apologizing was amazing to see, and I'm glad Jules got to tell you reading that paper was her worst moment. You guys together with Sophie and others. Dee, you and Jules made up. That's good. That's good. Fighting with people to the point where it gets harmful is not worth it. Why is my streamer not? I don't know how to make it stop. Oh, that's nice of you to take your dog and your neighbor's dog for a walk. Seuss, keep your chin up. Don't let those people affect your mind. It's a bunch of bored women with no lives. Thank you. Yeah, no, and I appreciate all the nice comments. That means more than anything else. Coexisting. That's good. I appreciate the kind comments. Because, like, I'm not the most confident person, you know? Like, I second guess myself. I question things, you know? I'm forgetful. So when someone says I've done something, it's like, did I? Like, shit. But people take advantage of that. You know, and Penelope, responding to part of your message that you sent me earlier, you want me to leave you out of things, which is fair. But, you know, when Maria messaged you, when the shit was like seeping out of her eyeballs, telling you that I was sharing your nudes, and you flipped, which I don't even understand why, because there is no nudes. And instead of just coming to me, you came to me threatening me to fix it. You told me to fix it. You didn't care how, just fix it. So if you want to say that you haven't been in the drama, but if you look at Maria's recent post, I know it might be hard to find because there's so many of them, but when she says my online friend, that's you. So she's making it sound like you're still in. So maybe you should fix it. I don't care how, just fix it. And maybe you won't get brought up. I'm kind of only repeating your words, right? Yeah, clean conscience. Not many people nowadays care for that. But all right, guys, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go hang out with my niece. By you coming on live today means that you have taken your power back. Yeah, I just don't like it. I don't like doing it. I enjoyed talking to you guys and sharing my chickens and all that stuff. But coming here to try and wreak havoc on somebody is, I don't like doing it. But if people are going to continue to talk about me and threaten and try and manipulate me, then I had to get a new job because of you, which it works out because it's almost double the pay, triple the hours. It's exhausting, but it's a career job. That's pretty sad that you brought that. By being threatened and blackmailed. That's why that happened.
It was insinuated about the news. Yeah. All right, guys. It was good seeing you, Lynn, and Mia, and all of you. I appreciate you guys coming in still and seeing my stuff. And yeah, that'll be a good one. I'll post that on YouTube. Remember, trust nobody. AKA Jules' words. Just kidding. Have a good night, guys. Thanks.